Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Pivot of Hearts. We had a little session of Twilight of the Gods with our co-workers in the last part, and well, it's back to real life now. Time is flowing quickly today, and I feel like I'm on a roll programming and fixing bugs. Everything is going smoothly. Rain pours outside as I type quickly and confidently, my thoughts hardly straying from the never-ending lines of code in front of me, and my screen goes completely dark. I stare at it for a few moments in disbelief. Keep tapping at the keys, but it's futile. I look to my side and see that my neighboring coworkers are also frozen in front of their screens. I look up and realize the lights have gone out too. No! I lifelessly bang my head on the desk. When are you okay? I hadn't saved in a while. Oh crap, how long? Probably since lunch. Always save often! That's my motto! Save often! Did you save your stuff, Augusta? Oh yeah, I am not a daredevil like Wimp. Besides, I didn't get much done in the last hour, so even if I didn't, it would be okay. It's nothing to brag about. What about autosave one? I don't remember if I had it turned on. Well, I'm gonna go take a break. I was sitting here. He gets up and heads to the pantry. Meanwhile, Bia looks at me sympathetically. I'll go try to figure out what happened with the power. She leaves, leaving me alone to ponder my loss. It's unlike me to be careless like this. I'm usually a cautious type. I tend to save and back up multiple times to make sure nothing is lost. What's gone into me? I lean back on my chair, staring lifelessly at the ceiling. Completely blank. Just like my save files. All that for nothing. At this rate, are we even gonna make it in time for the launch? Shit, I don't even want to look at those incomplete source files anymore. How pointless and fleeting everything is. Hey, you okay? Kawa is standing next to me with 2 mugs in his hands. Not really. Did you lose much? My only response is to rub my temples and grumble. Want some tea? It's chamomile. It's calming. Kawa sits down beside me and offers a mug. I accept it automatically. It's hot. I blow on it a few times to cool it. As I do so, I notice the color is fainter than I expected, and the smell is sweet. I didn't even know we had tea here. I usually only have coffee. Yeah, I know. I figured you weren't in need of any more caffeine considering how fast you were working today. I guess I was in the zone. I take a sip. That's good sometimes, but take care. This tea is nice. Thanks. My dad actually grows a bunch of plants to make tea from, so I brought a whole jar of leaves. Feel free to brew it any time. That's cool. So you live with your family. Sounds like you get along. Kawa stares at his mug for a couple of seconds, looking wistful. Yeah, I live with him now. I moved out a couple of years ago, but I came back. Why'd you move back? I wouldn't want to go back to my mom's house anytime soon. My mom would nag the hell out of me. He smiles almost too softly. A lot of stuff happened. You lived by yourself, didn't one? Yeah, it's a miracle I could afford a place, but I guess it's worth it. I don't think I could handle having a bunch of roommates. You need your space, huh? Doesn't it get lonely, though? Question catches me off guard. Lonely. I guess I'm sort of used to it. Having people around has its downfalls, too. You could never please everyone. Sounds like you've been through stuff. Cal leans back on his chair, steam rising up from his mug and fogging up his glasses. Nothing too big, I guess. He looks curious. Fine. Let's see. My mom's the controlling type, so it was kind of a pain having friends with my girlfriend over. I get that. And their home situation was even worse. So I figured if I had my own place, I'd have more freedom, and I could offer her some solace, too. I tried hard to keep up with college and get a job, but by the time I managed that, I no longer had a girlfriend. Oh. Come to think of it, during that time I ended up drifting away from my closest friends. I can hardly remember what I spent the last few years doing, other than working. Maybe this is a bit too much to share over tea? Kawa looks unsure of what to say, but before he can try, I blurt out, But things are better now. I'm actually in touch with them again. With my friends from back then, I mean. That's nice. Seems everyone here seems to really like you too, so I'm a bit surprised you were sort of isolated. Eh? Yeah, everyone in the art team is always saying good things about you. Like how you're good at explaining things and incorporating their ideas into the programming. Jeez, first I hear of that. Look away embarrassedly. Even if you don't realize it, I'm sure your friends missed you. Oh jeez, why is Mr. Popular Guy saying all these nice things? I'm not used to this kind of stuff. Well, who can say? Human relationships are complicated, huh? They sure are. So, what about you? Any stories you want to share? I can't imagine you being lonely. I do get lonely, though. He says this casually, but there's a hint of melancholy in his voice. I see. Is that why you moved back? Kind of. There were many reasons. Sensitive touched a sensitive topic. I have hearts. Do you want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? No pressure, though. Sorry, I made you tell me a bunch of stuff, didn't I? That's okay. It's no big deal, but originally I was actually sort of kicked out. Huh? No way. Up until then, we were all pretty close. I guess there was a part of me that couldn't accept at that time. Without thinking, I blurted out. And now? I wonder. Things are better, but I think they're relieved I ended up breaking up with that guy. I guess this stuff takes time. Can't even clear my throat because I'm doing trying to do such a low voice. My throat's like, ah! I guess it does. Wait, what? Barbara's question from the bar pops into my head suddenly. Have you ever considered dating guys? So, you, date guys? Very smooth one. Ella blinks a few times, holding back a chuckle. Well, yeah. I see. In a bit of a daze, I stare at the leftover tea on my mug. Knowing my own blank expression staring back at me, I snap out of it and look up at Kala. I'm sorry, it sounds like you went through some hard times. I don't really know what to say. You can count on me, okay? Thanks, man. Like I said, things are better. My family did reach out and invited me to come back, so it's cool now. Kala casually pats my shoulder a few times before standing up. His hand feels warm. Hope your family gets it. Me too. Kala flashes a genuine smile and stretches his arms. He waves his neck to his sides, producing a couple of soft cracking noises, and sits back down. Gentle silence takes over the office. By the way, thanks for yesterday. I really miss playing Twilight of the Gods. It was very nostalgic. The MMO session had been a blast. Slaying those jelly monsters alongside with Kawa and the rest of the party was refreshing. It really made me wonder if perhaps years ago we might have crossed paths in the world of Twilight of the Gods. Hey, Kawa? Whoa. That moment the lights turn back on. My computer sounds like it's starting up again, so we both stare at the screen anxiously. Let's see. Once it's back on, I can quickly reopen my files to see how much damage was done. Huh. Looking at the timestamp doesn't seem that bad. You've stared at the lines of code in front of me for a few moments. Not only that, I just noticed a mistake right here. I haven't seen it before. Oh. Dang, this is in a lot of trouble later. Whew. Okay, this wasn't so bad. I'm glad. Bea and Augusta were, as well as the other workers that had gone for a break during the power outage, come back into the workroom. Well, see ya. Before I can protest, Kawa takes hold of my empty mug and strides towards the pantry to wash them. By the time I finish my work for the day, my stomach is already growling in anticipation for dinner. I bid the nearly empty office farewell and step out into the night, taking note of the clear skies. One would barely believe this afternoon's downpour if not for the puddles scattered all over the concrete. While avoiding them the best I can, I think back to the exchange with Kawa earlier. Funny how the blackout gave us a weird opportunity to connect. I suppose some things are easier said in the comfort of darkness. I myself even ended up mentioning a series of events I don't remember touching upon in a long time. Before I realized it, I blurted out a summary of the last few years of my life. Had I ever talked about this with anyone before? Splash! Oh crap, I stepped in the deep one! Feeling my sock grow wet, I start reminiscing about another rainy day. It's probably around this time of year as well. Well, It is technically winter, not exactly a rainy season. Okay guys, now pair up. When I say pairs, I mean pairs! No trios. Literature teacher shouted over the sound of the pouring rain. A few groans are heard here and there, but a few excited giggles are also exchanged between those happy to work together. This is how it always is. Getting paired up with someone uncooperative and doing all the work is exhausting. On the other hand, having to discuss every decision with a partner is even more tiring. That's why we have a deal. Barbara and I always team up. Our workflows and styles are so different, one of us always takes over. I'm in charge of science projects, she's the history expert, and so on. In the long run, each of us only has to do half the project, so it works out fine. This being literature class, I'm pretty sure she'll take care of the heavy load and I can get away with just reading a summary of the book online. Is what I'm thinking, but as my eyes dart towards Barbara's seat in order to silently seal our agreement, I know she's not looking this way. You're in the drama club? That's awesome. That's going to earn us a few points in the presentation. Barbara's excitedly chatting up her desk neighbor, a girl whose name I haven't memorized yet. I make a shocked face at the betrayal, and somehow she notices. Barbara quickly glances my way and offers a mildly apologetic look, as if saying, "See, you're on your own this time, buddy." Ah! It's like she's mocking me for not having other potential partners. It's not like she's wrong, though. I guess I haven't really done a great job at socializing, even though the school year is already halfway through. If Atsuka was in our class, we could have paired up. That might have worked out as well. Well, that is if Barbara didn't snatch her up first. The teacher's already rejected the possibility of trios due to the even number of students. Dang, having a small circle sucks at times like these. Shakespearean references aside, but it's not my best subject either, so I'm definitely in trouble. When I scan the classroom, I see duos forming here and there, anxiety starting to bubble in the pit of my stomach. It's a time with my growing panic, thunder rumbles outside. Kaboom. I shudder. My gaze suddenly falls upon one girl sitting not too far from me, her shoulders hunched up and eyes tightly shut, and her hands trying to shield her ears from the clap of thunder. Someone who's having an even harder time than me. Like a sort of trigger, it's at times like this when I can manage to muster up some courage. Shit, I don't remember her name either! I think we talked before, though. Come on, when? Think. Was that something with an M? Marina? It was Carolina as well. No, it was definitely had an N. Nina! My voice comes out louder than I expected, considering how unsure I was. She jumps in her seat and immediately turns my way, startled to say the least. Yeah? Andre? The way she pronounces my name hesitantly is cute, and also makes me feel a bit better about almost forgetting hers. Do you want to pair up? Yes! Nina's face lights up immediately, and the answer also spills from her mouth more enthusiastically than she anticipated. Blushing her own little outburst, she averts her eyes and explains. My friend paired up with someone else this time, so I was worried I'd end up by myself. Come to think of it, the girl that teamed up with Barbara is the one Nina's always hanging around. Same here, that Barbara just went on ahead without me. You two always work together, huh? You must get along. We've been friends for a long time. I guess we're just stuck with each other at this point. Well, not anymore, I guess. Sorry, I guess you're stuck with me this time. I'm better off now. Let's show them how a group project is done. Okay. She pumps her fist up ever so slightly. Do you have the book already? I do. As she says this, Nina pulls out a copy of Casimiro from her desk. I guess everyone's supposed to read in high school, so my sister already had it. That's lucky. I'm an only child, so I don't have that advantage. Maybe your sister can give us some pointers too? I am not sure she actually read it, though. Nina leaves through the novel, which, sure enough, looks rather new. Not a single note. I guess we're on our own then. All I know about the book, though, is the whole Capitu controversy. Yes, that's all everyone ever mentions. Well, guess we'll find out. Yeah! Nina seems like a perfectly nice partner, so maybe this project won't turn out so bad. I noticed Barbara staring at us to confirm if I'd survive without her support, and I gladly stick my tongue out at her. See, even I can find someone to pair up with. Splash. Damn it! Caught off guard, mid-recollection of step, another puddle. That's what I get for spacing out. Thinking about it now, Nina has actually come up a few times in my mind in recent days. Vaguely recall even dreaming about her. Or did I? Now that I'm getting closer to Tsuko again, I realize how much past Win could learn from present Win. How much present Win still has to learn. Working as a team, trusting people, finding comfort in people. I don't want things to go the same way again. I hurry down the stairs to the subway platform before I miss my train. I finally managed to fix some bugs and reduce our endless backlog. The sounds of people shuffling about, computers shutting down, and backpacks being zipped tell me the day is about over. There's still plenty to be done though. Queen Slime has given me more trouble than I expected. No wonder she even showed up in my nightmares. That was one weird dream for sure. I considered mentioning it to Kawa at some point, but sharing our magical boy adventures was not on the top of my bucket list. What was Anna's analysis of it? If I remember correctly, she said, "Hey, everybody! I have so much energy at the end of the day. As is tradition in our studio, today instead of the usual happy hour, we'll be having our super special all-night all-out Blast Bros Bonanza." Oh, yeah, that's today. Cal approaches our desk looking a bit lost. What's that? I almost forgot you're new here. Every month we boot up the play cube and have a bit of tournament at the office. Oh, is that what the projectors over there is for? Yep, there's also free beer. Chico says all night, but he's usually the first one to fall asleep on the couch. Yeah, it doesn't usually last all night, but sometimes it goes on for a while so people can sleep over if they miss the trains. Sounds fun. It is fun, but who wants to sleep on the chairs ever again? And once remembering the back pain and Augusta's snoring last time that happened. I'll walk home if it comes to that. Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure to destroy everyone before midnight rolls around. Scary. Hey, programmers, Kawa, you're all staying, right? Sure, I wouldn't miss a good battle. Glances at Bia, expecting a playful challenge, but now she seems to be tapping furiously at her phone. Awesome, this is a special prize tonight, so do your best. Please tell me your prize is an extended deadline. When you crack me up. He pats my back a little too hard. I'll go get the coolers. We'll start in 15 minutes. I'll go help you with the beers then. And they're gone. Guess I'll help set up. Yeah, let's go. I'll show you where the tables are. You coming, Bia? She's staring at her phone. Yeah, go ahead, guys. We'll save you a seat. This corner of the office has been repurposed for the super special all-night, all-out Blast Bros Bonanza. Cushions and beanbags are spread around and old projectors connected to a play cube. I'm sipping on a can of beer and watching the current battle after advancing in the previous round. Kawa is showing everyone what he's got. Since he's a dog person, his choice of character comes as no surprise. A friendly-looking puppy in uniform can cause quite a bit of damage in the right hands, which seems to be the case here. I'm used as Kawa applies careful long-range attacks on his enemies. So he plays it safe. Sending an opponent, are we? I said that out loud. That's right, Wen. Focusing on Kawa is a good idea, but since second place is your best bet. She cracks her knuckles menacingly. I'm not the same as I was last month, Bia. Despite her friendly disposition, Bia is quite the fierce player. When she's on our side, like when she saved our asses in Twilight of the Gods, it's very reassuring. As an adversary, scary. I hope so. I don't want to be bored. Oh, no way! They both turn towards the screen to see Kawa's character doing her victory pose, and Augusta falling to his knees dramatically. No way, dude. I can't believe you pushed me off. That was a jerk move. It's dangerous to hang around the edges like that. Kawa's friendly grin gives off a chilling aura. The heck happened while I was looking away? I really can't let my guard down. Here, I thought you were a nice guy. He looks devastated. Have a beer and relax. Cow puts a gusto on the shoulder and crouches down by the cooler to dig through the ice for some drinks. Okay, next round. Bia, you're up! Yo, Bia, make sure you avenge me in the finals. Augusto waits for a reply from his defeated position on the floor, but Bia says nothing. In fact, it doesn't even seem like their voices reach her. She's once again hypnotized by a small screen that keeps lighting up in her hands. Augusto grins mischievously. Takes the 2 icy cans from Cow and promptly presses one against Bia's cheek. Eeh! Earth to Bia, what's up? Jeez, I'm in the middle of something! Sorry, but come on, it's your turn! Oh, your fights are over already? Don't rub salt in my wind! There, guys, let's toast and have a good battle. Bia takes one of the beers from Augusto and we all clink our cans together. Cheers! She takes a quick sip while sliding her phone into her pocket. I guess I better go guarantee my spot in the finals before my drink gets lukewarm. Alright, we'll be waiting for you at the top. Yeah. You guys go on without me. You have to keep fighting. Gusto plays dead on a beanbag, throwing his head to the side. Right. Bia chuckles, taking a step over his limp body and heads towards the gamepads. She suddenly stops in her tracks and turns around. Gwen, watch my phone, will you? It's distracting me, but if I leave it lying around, I'm sure someone who doesn't know the meaning of privacy will take a peek. She glances towards Augusto, who is still playing dead. Sure. Bia hands me the phone, which I slip into my pocket. Thanks. With that, she skips away the battle. I wonder if she's alright. Hope so. We sit to watch the fight go down. Bia starts knocking the other players out one by one. I try to examine her strategy, hoping to find an opening. My thoughts are interrupted by her phone vibrating in my pocket. Once, twice, 3 times. Really is hard to ignore. I try to concentrate on the battle, but the buzzing noise keeps pulling me away. As if I'm falling into a trance, I can feel my surroundings blur slowly and all other sounds become indecipherable. All that's left is the insistent roaring coming from my pocket and memories from another time and place. Are you coming over? You're not gonna hang out with them again, right? Why can't it just be us? Why do you need more? You said you were gonna help me. Please don't leave me alone. Or else I don't know what I'll do. When? Hey, when? I'm brought back to reality by Cow's hand on my shoulder. Did you see that? It was amazing. But I spaced out. Something on your mind? No, not really. That was weird. I shook my head as to drive the intrusive thoughts away. Yeah, that was a nice warm-up. Bia, after having won her round, comes back to join us on the beanbags. She sinks into one and finishes her drink. Good going. Bia's phone vibrates in my pocket a couple of times again. Guess I should return it. Bia, do you want this back? She squeezes the can in her hand, furrowing her brows. Still buzzing away, is it? Sure, I'm just projecting my own crap onto her, yet I can't help asking. Yeah, is everything okay? I stretch my hand towards her, offering the phone back. She pauses before reaching out and taking it. Oh, it's no big deal, just having a bit of an argument, I guess, with my boyfriend. Not one to share much of her personal life in the office, she blushes a little as she pronounces the word. Did something happen? He's just kind of mad that I'm staying late here instead of hanging out with him. He's always texting me, asking me where I am, who I'm with. First, I thought it was kind of cute that he seemed jealous, but it's going overboard. Nah, it's going overboard now. Is it? I don't really get it. If I knew it was gonna be such a big deal, I would have just gone to see him instead. I feel guilty just being here. Maybe I should go? Guess it's come to this. Personally, I'm always looking forward to Bia's display of skills during a Blast Bros nights. But who am I to meddle in other people's relationships, right? Bia starts picking up her things hesitantly. Should I try to convince her to stay? Well, I don't have diamonds still. Of course, I know just the thing to convince her. Wait, Bia. Wouldn't be an all-night, all-out Flash Bros bonanza without you. This has always been your place. What could be wrong about that? That's right. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Thanks, guys. Just when we're together, everything's great. Whenever we're apart, it seems like he starts questioning everything. You can't be together all the time, though, right? The bond's supposed to keep existing even when you're in different places doing different things. It's like object permanence, you know? When you put it like that, it sounds like he's a baby. She chuckles a little. Kao's words sound like they come from experience. Stark contrast with my own makes me wonder what sort of partners he's had in order to come to such conclusions. Surely someone independent and free-spirited? Yeah, maybe he's still learning. Do you guys often have this sort of argument? Have you talked about it? Actually, yeah. It happened a couple of times. The other day when we had our happy hour, it almost turned into a fight. I ended up leaving early. I've been missed you guys' karaoke performance. Oh, don't remind me. Anyway, it just becomes a whole thing every time our plans don't line up if I don't choose him. Hey, Bia, pick one! Anna appears out of nowhere, suddenly crouching before Bia and holding out 2 fists towards her. Not sure how Anna manages to sneak up on us considering how tall she is. Okay, this one. Ta-da! Anna opened the hand chosen by Bia, revealing a candy wrapped in colorful paper. Lucky me! Bia accepts the treat, immediately unwrapping it. While she savors the yogurt candy, Anna pats her head gently. He's at it again, huh? But it's gonna be okay. How about you tell him you've got a tournament to win and you'll take him somewhere nice once victory is yours? I heard the first prize is tickets to the aquarium. Really? My sources say so. That's actually a good idea. Right? As Bia types one final message, Anna casually opens her other hand, revealing another candy. She places it on top of Bia's head. Ah. Ooh, I can have both. Of course, don't underestimate my candy stash. Now, let's go. It's time for the final battle. Cool. Who's the last finalist? Me. Ah. Kao and I take our places, as do our fellow competitors. Bia looks so focused it makes me gulp. I pick my usual character, because I can't blame Barbara for calling me Edgelord Magic Boy, come to think of it. What can I say? This guy works well with my playstyle. Kao casually goes with his usual main, and Anna, whose fighting style I've never observed closely, chooses that pink orb of chaos. The game begins and I jump towards Kao, hoping not to get KO'd by Bia right off the bat. There, now take that! Considering his cautious approach in the previous battle, I think I know how to trap him. Then flying in the air by an unexpected close-range attack. Crap, so he goes for this sort of tactic too! Oh no, you don't! See, in this case and all... Crap! What? Ah. Right. I was so focused on Kawa, Anna's character managed to sneak up on me and swallows me whole. While I'm detained, Kawa's getting a serious beating from Bia. The second I'm barfed out, I'm hit by Bia. Blink of an eye, her character's right beside me, playing a combo of powerful attacks I can't escape from! Are you boys done goofing around? I'm always serious. While she's busy kicking my butt, Kawa attempts to attack from behind with a long-range attack. But Bia sends a projectile right back to him before finishing me off. I can barely understand what's going on. All I know is Kawa and I are both KO'd. What even happened? You guys still have a long way to go. Bia says, eyes glued to the screen. Dumbfounded, he watches the battle rages on between the remaining fighters. Anna's character keeps inhaling the projectiles Bia shoots at her and throwing them right back. When Bia tries to blast Anna off the arena, she floats back like a bubble every time. Finally risking a closer attack, Bia draws near and Anna mercilessly absorbs her. Anna, you're not thinking of... Anna keeps her usual calm smile. You don't have any lives left! It's too risky! No way, is she gonna... Self-destruct. We watch in horror as the inflated pink ball skips towards the edge of the arena. Everyone present in the office watches intently. I can't watch! In the last moment, Anna spits out her opponent, hoping to take advantage of the commotion to deal a final hit. However, Bia is quick on her feet and times her attack with deadly precision. Bam! Anna's defeated. Battle is over. Bia is the champion. Wow, that was intense. It was a good battle, everyone. Anna smiles sweetly and high-fives Bia. Bia finally smiles as she stands up and stretches her arms. I feel refreshed. Congrats! Here's your prize. Penguin! Project manager hands her a pair of tickets. Guess Anna was right. Thanks. How did you even get these tickets, Chico? They're pretty expensive. Anything for my dear co-workers, and also my cousin works there. Bia chuckles but holds onto the tickets like they're something precious. Fills me with relief to see her back to normal. I'm about to go congratulate her, but I feel a pat on my shoulder and turn around. Good fight, man. Yeah, I guess. I was hoping about it a bit longer before getting obliterated, though. It all happened so fast. Should we try going one-on-one next time? Sure, maybe you could do it like that next month? Well, actually, if you don't want to wait that long, I've got an old play cube at home, too. Oh, really? No wonder you had fast reactions. Yeah, still play the old version pretty often. So yeah, if you don't mind an old console, come on over sometime and we can brawl it out. Maybe get some practice in to last a bit longer next time we're up against a genius like that. Glances in Bia's direction. She's cheerfully chatting with the art team now, like a stormy cloud has dissipated from above her. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that came off a bit too eager. I'm a sucker for old consoles, though. I mean, yeah, good idea. I'm cool with the old version. Alright, so when's a good day for you? Let me see. Yo, we gonna do mini games now. You guys up for it? Sure. Message you later so we can set a date. Yeah, okay. So our traditional super special all night all out Blast Bros bonanza goes on peacefully. Till I realize it's almost time for the subway to close. Remaining members of the team storm out into the cool night wind and wave goodbye as we part ways. Yeah, I'm so tired. I hope I want to fight monsters in my dreams tonight.